Alrighty guys, sorry about that. So we are now into the 3-minute delay. Talking about team comps. Jungle for the purple team is Nocturne. Jungle for the blue team, the Feared playing Lee Sin. Mid lane, Lesra on Orianna on the purple versus Miracle Worker playing Karthus with that exhaust like we've been seeing all tournament. Purple team, bot lane. This is AD Carry playing MF and Sugar Lolly playing Tarek. And they're playing against Just Adorable playing Ezreal and Schaefer playing Sona. Top lane, Inox on that Nidalee versus Cheese Pleaser. That's an interesting name, playing Cho'Gath.
Cheese Pleaser.
I mean, he pleases the cheese.
Apparently.
That's what he's been saying, at least. I mean, go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead.
I
got nothing.
I was just going to spiel about something.
Yeah, go for it.
I can't even remember what it was. Okay, mid lane. Do you think Alezra has an advantage here, being
over
who he is?
Karthus? Oh, just being who he is?
Yeah, like with his experience playing Orianna.
I'm not sure. I don't know much about Miracle Worker. He might be an amazing Karthus player for all I know.
Very
but
true.
I'm pretty confident in Lesra's Orianna. I've seen it firsthand, and he's decent.
Yeah.
His ultimates are really good. He knows when to do it.
Yeah. You do see a lot of Oriannas who just kind of use it accidentally almost.
Or too early, or they don't know like their full damage potential. I feel like Alezra knows when to go full combo.
Yeah.
And not
when to Falcon punch the enemy.
Pretty much, to put it, yeah.
Inox with going Ignite on Nidalee. I think that's kind of interesting. You see a lot of Nidalee's, at least I've seen a lot of Nidalee's go Teleport along with it.
Yep.
Because she does have some pretty strong split pushing ability. You know, her Q buffs her up, and then if she heals herself, uses her E, gives her bonus attack speed, which is ridiculous.
No, once again, it really just shows the playstyle that they want to go through. So Cho'Gath teleport, so he wants to farm more and be more of a presence around the map, while Nidalee wants to just straight up kill him.
Yeah. And also, as we talked about before, Cho'Gath doesn't really need to have Ignite to get the kills,
exactly,
so to speak. He has that Nom, and his entire combo is very, very strong. If he silence, knock up, and then auto attacks you, you're going to take a lot of damage.
Say the game goes to late game, 45 minutes plus. Who do you think has that advantage, assuming gold is equal, etc.?
I think that's got to be purple.
You think purple has the better late game team? Yeah.
Because like a Nidalee with full gear is really strong. I mean, Cho'Gath is also really strong, but the blue team has Lee Sin, and he's not exactly the greatest late game.
Nocturne is in the same spot, I feel, though.
Yeah, but he does have that really strong engage.
That is true.
And with that, the combination of him plus Orianna, that engage is just ridiculous. Can you Wall of Pain a Nocturne ulting in?
I'm really not too sure. I think so. I think so. Because you can do other stuff like Lee Sin E. I know, for example, you can E him while he's flying through the air. Yeah. So I would assume yes.
I think that if we get to that super late game, that's going to be one of the deciding factors. If like Nocturne pops that ulti, and Karthus uses his wall correctly and stops the rest of the team from coming through.
As we saw earlier with the Amumu, when he flashed into the enemy team, then he made his whole team walk through the wall of pain. It could be the exact same thing with Nocturne here.
So we have one diamond player, that's Inox, and a bunch of plats on the red team.
So this is going to be a good game, I think.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a good game. You don't really want to judge too much by the ELO of past seasons or just ELO in general, because we've been talking
past seasons like 10 years ago.
Like last week. But mainly because in general, like we talked about it before a lot, this is a team game, right?
Exactly.
You got to work as a team and work well. Though these guys have been playing together, I know that Inox and Alezra played a lot together, and you said these guys are a team, so they must practice.
Yes.
You know, looks like the blue team's actually going for a really strong top invade, while red team's doing the same thing.
Remember, they have the strong like scouting abilities with the Ezreal and the Karthus, so it's not too surprising.
And the red team has really strong killing potential with Tarek.
Yep.
And also with, the combination they have. I mean, if Inox decides to go his Q first, which most people won't. Most people either go E or W. Really is what it comes down to, trap or heal.
I think he went W because I saw him placing down traps earlier.
Oh yeah, totally. I think trap is actually ridiculous.
Yep. It's very good.
It's such an awesome just protecting ability. It stays up for 5 minutes, I think. And I can't remember, but it has a decent size like radius.
Yeah,
that you can't walk around.
A little bit surprising too about it. It's not like
it's not a big thing.
It's not where you would think it would be.
Yeah, exactly. Just adorable, firing off a shot into that bottom bush on this red area because thought that the enemies might be there. So it looks like we are going to have the Feared stealing the enemy red, and we're going to have TikTok on my clock stealing the blue team's red.
One thing that surprises me is we've seen a lot of invading and counter invading, etc. But not a lot of teams use wards a lot in the early game, which I'm surprised to see. Like they don't really. They kind of hope that people aren't there. But
yeah, it's kind of crazy actually. Like you would think that a ward at raids for the blue team would be really beneficial, and the same thing with the red team.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I mean, you'd see that at the like we've been talking about this before. You'd see that at the very top tier. You know, they'd have specific ward spots that they want to have warded to stop early game gang someone. And actually, just adorable. Looks like he's going to be getting caught out here by TikTok on my clock and Sugar Lolly.
Oh, he should.
Fear goes off along the stun, and he's dead. I mean, first blood for MF.
Definitely should have flashed.
Yeah.
The early Nocturne ganks are really brutal.
Yeah.
Like, and then Lee Sin tried the same thing top, but it did not pay off in the same way.
And I mean, that's where, you know, Sona going and warding their own raids would have been really helpful. I mean,
exactly.
If you are going to be invading the enemy red, you might as well, because especially when you're playing against a Nocturne, you know he can invade your red, and you know he can steal that. So going ahead and warding that would be like an amazing choice that would have obviously saved Ezreal's life there.
Yep.
Because he would have known that the enemies were in his jungle.
Yep. And would have played accordingly.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Flash stun. Schaefer taking a lot of damage right now. He's going to be forced out of lane, I think, or at least forced to stay back quite far. And because he's a Sona, you know, he has to, or he can't really, he can sustain a little bit and heal up a little bit, but you know, he has to kind of be in the front lines to be doing a lot of work, because that's what Sona is. She's a harassed bot.
Exactly. It's not like a Soraka or something where you can heal yourself by a good margin.
So it looks like Alezra's kind of being very, very aggressive onto this Karthus. You know, he has been kind of harassing him all game, pushing him out of lane a little bit. Okay, here's a big difference, I think. Or wait, did it happen? Does Alezra have blue? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
No,
okay.
No.
It looked like there he went and helped Nocturne out with the blue buff. Helped him get a little bit damage taken off of it. I think that's a pretty good choice. And look, the Feared has had to use all of his potions essentially, because he. Oh, there we go. Man. Alezra getting chased down. Flashes at the perfect time. Doesn't flash before Lee Sin Qs to him, which is really important.
Yep.
If he didn't, you know, he might be dead right now. But there, Lee Sin was forced to use basically all of his potions, whereas Nocturne, you know, he hasn't gone back yet. He only started with 3 potions, and he's still full health essentially in the jungle.
Yep.
And Lee Sin's kind of fallen behind. He doesn't have boots. Started out with cloth armor in 5.
Oh, that's true. I didn't notice that. That's interesting, actually, that he went cloth 5 instead of boots, because boots is generally more accepted as the better or smarter choice, simply because, and I mean, especially if you're on a champion like Lee Sin, stronger ganking potential, really strong, like super strong with your movement speed boost. Otherwise, you're moving at like 300 ms or 325 ms, which is slow. Another problem I feel with Lee Sin as a champion is there's that stigma that he falls off late game, which is true, but then it messes with the, well, maybe I'm just speaking here personally, but early game you find yourself just trying to gank everywhere at once, and then you fall behind really quickly. As we see here, he's already like 10 CS behind Nocturne.
Yeah, because he's been trying to gank. He's ganked mid, and he's gone for the bot gank, but it hasn't worked. He tried to gank top, didn't work. Unless you do get those ganks off early, you are going to fall behind, basically.
Yep.
Like, and it has to be a successful gank, because otherwise you're not getting CS. Cheesebleeder actually has a sick amount of life here. Oh, he managed to go back and get himself a Ruby Crystal.
Yep.
I didn't see that, actually. He must use teleport. No, he didn't use teleport to get back up. Wow. He must have been gone for a little bit there, and he's still...
yeah, he's doing very well for himself. He's only 3 CS behind, which is
crazy, even though he went back, right?
Yep.
And Nidalee hasn't been back yet. Should you decide to go the 4 pots build? You know, where you start off and a lot of burst damage going on to Schaefer.
Yeah.
From Sugar Lolly. Alezra getting caught out now.
Oh, man.
I think he's dead here.
Yeah,
Exhaust on him. Yep.
Feared gets the kill. Do you think he should have given that to Karthus?
I don't.
Or is he too far behind that he needs it?
No, I don't think it was like, it was just, how do I say it? They weren't sure where Nocturne was, so if Nocturne came in there and tried to make a play, and if they were just trying to be too cutesy about it and trying to pass off the kill to Karthus, something could go wrong.
Oh yeah, I definitely understand that. So yeah, that makes sense then. Just get the kill as fast as possible and then get out.
Exactly.
Go and do what you need to. Get yourself raids or wolves.
So here they're being really aggressive down at bot, like Tarek's really zoning Ezreal out, which is exactly what you want to be doing when you have an advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, but here we have a gank coming up top.
Inox might be able to actually might be able to get a kill here on the Cheese Pleaser going so far down. The Q goes off and the auto attack manages to secure the kill. Inox is going down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Inox with the mad hops over the wall.
As our camera pans away.
I think the reason it does that is because it's already 3 minutes ahead essentially, like it's already read that, so it knows that Nidalee isn't going to die. So it decides to go away to something more important, like Schaefer getting murked instantly there.
Wow.
That burst combo is ridiculous from Tarek and MF.
Tarek is just being picked up like every single game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him banned tomorrow in the finals.
Yeah, that'd make a lot of sense. He's such a strong champion.
Yeah.
Last tournament, actually, Sona was the pickup. Yeah, she was the Tarek, essentially.
Yeah, but then she got hurt pretty bad with nerfs and etc. So I guess now Tarek is...
It looks like Just Adorable's getting ganked right now. Nocturne coming in.
Good flash.
Oh, wow.
Good flash.
Well, the Q go off. Okay, never mind. So Nocturne didn't use his ultimate. Didn't get an assist. Oh, yeah, but he didn't really lose anything there by not getting that assist.
Yep.
Like, it's always nice when you are able to come in and get the kill, and this is AD carry, and Sugar Lolly being a little cutesy here against Cheese Pleaser.
Oh, man.
Though, the Lee Sin's coming in. No, TikTok McCloud gets the kill anyways. The Feared trying to get a kill onto somebody here. TikTok McCloud has red buff, though, and,
Good dodge.
Yeah, that shield, very well placed. TikTok McCloud taking so much damage. The tower and Sona, actually, doing a lot there.
You know what's interesting? Nidalee's build. Do you want to comment on that?
Nidalee going Brutalizer.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. We've kind of been talking about how that item works really well on a lot of champions today. But
Nidalee wasn't one that came to my mind when I was thinking of Brutalizer.
You expect her more to be like the Trinity Force, gold, like getting a heart of gold kind of thing. You don't really expect her to go Brutalizer. I mean, I think she must expect to really win this lane hard, and she is. She has 63 CS versus Cho'Gath's 39.
Yeah, she's obviously confident in her Nidalee ability, so...
Yeah. So I think she might be going something like even like an 80 Assassin build.
Maybe.
Brutalizer, maybe get herself a Bloodthirster or something.
Well, they're already ahead 3k gold at 9 minutes, so if you're already ahead and you build more damage to kill them faster, you're just gonna
snowball,
Yep.
And I mean, that's what top lane's all about at this point, at this moment at least.
Yep.
It's a definite snowball lane.
And I don't think Lee Sin can help Cho'Gath actually anymore. Nidalee's just going to be too slippery for...
Yeah, he can just run away and just constant harass. Also has red buff, which is ridiculous.
Yep.
It's kind of... Go ahead, sir.
No, Nocturne's looking to make a play on bottom. Oh, no, he falls back.
Yeah, he must know that they have wards down.
Yeah, exactly.
Saw them back off, so he's like, well, I'll get out of here now. It's like Lee Sin, 26 CS versus the 34 of Nocturne.
Yep. Oh, man.
Oh, Schaefer getting bursted down. Will he go down? Yes, the ultimate manages to get the kill. Just Adorable now, getting the kill, but also is going to be going down. The ulti from Alezra stopping the ultimate from Karthus, and now could potentially get the kill. TikTok McCloud ulting in. Boom. Inox really low, gets a kill onto Lee Sin, and now can chase out Cheese Pleaser. Potentially getting a kill. Gets a double kill, 2v1.
Wow.
Inox with the plays.
He's actually maxing Q on... That's interesting. On Nidalee.
On 80 Nidalee, that's very strange. Normally you see people max that E for the heal. He must just be very confident.
Yeah, he's just very confident in doing like as much damage as possible.
Exactly.
Like he's like, I don't need the heal. I'm just gonna
kill them. Yeah. You don't need to heal when your opponents are dead. Especially when you have a pro like Alezra using that ultimate to stop the Karthus ulti.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he's really good at knowing how to use that ultimate properly. Some people just let Karthus kind of walk off, but he knew to go after him and not let him cast his ult.
Yep. Very, very smart. 5,000 gold ahead now for the red team.
Yeah, wow. It's
a little crazy.
Big lead.
Where do you think they're going to have to have a lead develop? Like, try and get back into the game, essentially.
At this point, I say their best bet, possibly try and roam in Nocturne's jungle and try and pick him off as like 3, like have top and them come.
So it looks like we have a little bit of a fight going on right now. I mean, disengaging from the blue team and red team not really caring. They know that there's no wards at Dragon, so they can go ahead and do that if they'd like. It looks like they're not going to. Maybe not wanting to get a little bit too aggressive. You don't want to overstep your boundaries too much, because then you can lose that lead in an instant, right? Lesra has that blue buff now. Also Chalice, so that mana's never going away, essentially.
Yeah, I think she's okay on the mana department.
Yeah. Bloodthirster already. Oh, the ultimate goes off.
Max range.
And here comes the E, the Fear. Doesn't manage to connect. Miracle Worker forced to use the flash. I think that's definitely worth it, though. A Karthus flash for Orianna ultimate.
Sure. Well, he would have died either way, so I think it was worth it.
Inox still just pushing top. Looks like is going the Triforce route.
Interesting. He went
Brutalizer into Phage. I mean, you definitely see Phage like as an item.
Oh yeah.
Especially Bruiser midley. Those auto attacks with the slow, and then hopping on top of them and slowing them while you auto attack. Can be quite brutal.
Yeah, the creep score advantage that Purple Team's building up is quite massive. They already have 2 people above 100 CS, while
and
no one else.
2 people above like 50 more than their opponent.
Exactly.
Cheese Blazer taking so much damage from Inox.
Wow.
That combo.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And just staying just out.
Schaefer now standing still. Oh no. Getting bursted down by this is 80 carry with that Bloodthirster. Just adorable, has the Phage. Do you think going that Triforce first route is really a good idea at this point?
I don't think it's a good idea, but I think it's what he's been relegated to.
Yeah.
Oh man.
There we go. The engage on
max range.
Max range Fear goes off. Gets exhausted.
And the exhaust.
And another kill for MF.
Just really good plays overall.
7-0-1. That's pretty brutal.
Yep.
And still has, the second highest CS in the game, right behind Inox.
Oh yeah, what I wanted to say is like his A in like this is 80 carry is like weird. Whenever I see that, I know they're a good player. That's like my personal philosophy.
Yeah. If they have like an umlaut above it or something,
exactly.
They gotta be a good player.
Exactly.
GG. But if it's like, worst top NA, he's gotta be bad.
Exactly.
Miracle Worker getting chased down by Lesra now. It's just the harass that can come out from that Orianna is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with as Karthus.
You got to be positioning really well and spamming laugh apparently from MF. You got to be very careful.
I apologize, guys.
Schaefer trying to chase him down.
Yeah, that's
might be able to do so. Use the ultimate. Miracle Worker's right here. As is Lee Sin. Ultimate goes off, gets the kill, flashes over the wall to disengage. Cheese Pleaser now taking a lot of damage from Inox top. The turret is trying to do some work there. Cheese Pleaser just used the ultimate onto Inox. Wasn't able to get the kill with it though. Just using it to kind of, say, hey, back off. I'm underneath my turret. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Purple Team's really on their game right now. Yeah. I feel like they're playing exceptionally well.
They're definitely playing well. No, I've actually noticed that I haven't, ever since, Maokai and those kind of champions have gotten really popular in jungle, I haven't ever used Wriggles.
Really?
I just haven't used Wriggles. Like, I played like 800, no, not 800 games. Well, I'd say roughly anywhere between 600 to 800 games in the last season, season 2. And I haven't used Wriggles for the last, 300.
I mean, it depends on what jungler you're used to jungling. If you jungle about
I used to mainly Sin and and those kind of guys, but I just never the Fear getting chased down now with that Fear on him, ticked on the clock. Oh, the kick through, but he goes down even as his Q flies off and hits the Lesser in the face.
Yeah, I've just found it's not a big item that I build ever, really. Kind of crazy. Inox doing so much damage.
Wow.
But goes down to just adorable. And here comes the knockup from Cheese Pleaser. Could see a nom potentially. Oh, the nom goes off, but Ezreal gets a double kill. And AD Carry gets himself a kill as well. Chasing down Schaefer to try and get a kill there. Just going to auto attack underneath the turret. Oh, gets a double kill. I'm kind of surprised she didn't chase down Cho'Gath there. Instead of, like,
conservatively, I guess.
I guess. But I mean, what Sona was underneath the turret, whereas Cho'Gath was like right beside her.
That's true.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, she didn't chase down Cho'Gath underneath the turret as well, but at first she didn't go after Cho.
Right.
Along with Tarek. That kind of was strange to me. I guess she just really wants to bully the Sona.
Yeah, they've been going for that Sona pretty much every game that I saw. They would just flash and just commit to killing her.
She's 4 levels underneath the MF. Sona's not having a good time. Uh-oh, looks like this is AD Carry might be getting caught out here. Though she doesn't really care. She just auto-attacks once.
She's looking to 1v3 or 2v3.
I mean, does Sona have her ultimate up? Yes, she does, so it wouldn't be exactly a great fight for them, but I mean, I think if Sona didn't have her ultimate, they probably could 1v or 2v3.
Do you think the Sona ultimate is more of a defensive tool or an offensive tool most of the time?
I really think it depends.
You think it
depends on the situation? Yeah, because if you find that you're getting engaged on very hard, you can use it. Just adorable just gets murked. I mean, using that Sona ultimate there earlier might have been defensive enough to save Ezreal.
Yep.
She used it a bit too late, and Ezreal still she used it after Ezreal was dead.
Exactly.
Oh,
and they just walk past each other.
Because she just wants this Karthus.
Yeah,
that was pretty comical. Here comes TikTok diving underneath the turret. Now here, I think they're being a little bit too cocky.
Yep.
They are getting way out of position, and TikTok might actually go down. The Ezreal or the Elezra ball goes on top of him. But I think that was a pretty big mistake there. If Inox wasn't such a beast, they might have been able to get a kill or something there. It looks like Inox is going to get himself a double as soon as he hops.
Yep.
But I really think that could have went the other way. Yep. They were underneath the turret, taking a lot of damage, getting way too aggressive, I think.
Those are the kind of fights that blue team is looking for to try and swing the game back in their favor.
Yeah, but it didn't work out.
It didn't happen. Yep.
Yeah. Miracle Worker using his wall of pain on the other side, and this is AD Carry. Just says, well, if you're not going to slow me, I'm going to slow you to death, essentially.
12-0.
12-0. Just a beast.
How much gold does he have?
Too much.
9,000 gold. That's a lot of gold.
Like in total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And not in his
I was like just has 9,000 gold sitting on him and he hasn't gone back yet? It's ridiculous. Oh, just adorable failing the flash over the wall. Those walls are so thick. GG. Uh-oh, this is AD Carry might be going down.
Wow.
Just kidding, LOL. The Feared gets double killed. That was a bad idea.
MF just gonna go back and get a couple Infinity Edges. No problem.
I think she can afford an Infinity Edge now. Can't she? She has 975.
I don't know.
It's gonna be close. No? Either way, she's huge.
Oh yeah, massive.
Miracle Worker taking that Elezra harass yet again. There's really not too much they can do, I think.
Yeah, they're in a tough spot here.
Unless everybody starts going one by one, hurrah, hurrah. You're not. Oh,
that's the game.
GG. Very good game.
Purple team, I just felt was on their game. Spot on.
They were just, they were doing it.
They were in the zone.
They were doing it hard.
Doing it real hard.
Syndra with the balls to the face. Alrighty, guys, we are doing a $10 RP giveaway. Use the hashtag ETRYEG and follow at OK Gaming to enter. You win $10 worth of RP. It's pretty darn handy. Love RP and love $10. So there you go. Remember that at OK Gaming we do have League of Legends night every Thursday night from 6 to 10 p.m. $10 for members, $15 for non-members. If you are in the Edmonton area and you have a little bit of legendary hunger, make sure to check out Oodle Noodle. They deliver all over the city. Delivery number is 780-278-7877. Also, speaking of OverKlocked Gaming, we have some social media you can follow. Twitter.com/OverKlocked Gaming, Facebook.com/OverKlocked Gaming, YouTube.com/OverKlocked Edmonton, and OverKlocked.com. Also, make sure to check out our friends at Edmonton Gamers, EdmontonGamers.com, Twitter.com/EdmontonGamers, YouTube.com/EdmontonGamers, and Facebook.com/EdmontonGamers.